Hi, this is Jan Beta, and today we're gonna try something new. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna replace the battery in this Sony Xperia Z1 Compact. I basically have all the tools I need lined up here. I need a hairdryer, a normal one will do, to heat up the glue on the back of this. Then I need a little Phillips screwdriver, a spudger, we need the little suction cup, and I especially love these because I play the bass guitar, and these are little picks I use. These are actually quite worn out already. I use these a lot. So this is basically the same stuff you get when you're buying these sets with spudgers and stuff like that on eBay or elsewhere. Only that the guitar or bass picks are way cheaper. So let's see what we can do here. I bought a replacement back cover, which is in here. I will leave that in here because I don't want to scratch it before I insert it. And I bought this new battery, which is supposed to be an original one that was salvaged from a display model of this phone. I don't really know if this is some kind of bullshit, but maybe it's a real thing. Then I suppose it's gonna work anyway. So yeah, let's just try this. It wasn't the most expensive battery I ever bought. It was around 10 euros or so. And the back cover was around 6 euros, I think. So it's not that expensive. The battery in this one is, it says it has some juice left, around 60% or so, and then just goes off. So yeah, I suppose the battery is dead. And I tried loading and reloading and for a couple of times, and it still stays the same basically. Also, the back cover on this is really, really scratchy, and the little camera lens, where the camera lens goes through the cover on that, is really scratchy too. So the camera is barely usable. I hope this improves when I change the back cover. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is to heat this thing up with the help of my hairdryer. This cover here is glued in with double-sided tape, and you basically have to, it's just what you have to remove is only the very outer part of this. There's an inner part, and there's a little seam there, and you only have to remove the thinnest part here that is on top. You have to get your pick or plectrum into there. That's a common fault, I think. I saw that in some tutorials that people get in the wrong hole here and basically bend the frame of the whole frame of the phone. So I try to avoid that. I'm gonna heat it up a bit. That's the first step I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna heat it up with the hairdryer and just see if I can get in there with the pick. So this is just a normal hairdryer. It's gonna be a bit loud, I'm afraid. Yeah. A tutorial I saw said that it takes a minute or so to heat it up. I think I'm gonna give it a minute and just heat it a bit. Yeah, so I think I heated this up for about a minute now. Let's see if we can get that out. Yeah, it feels quite hot. So I try and get this in there. Just the outer part. Yeah, I'm in. Look at that. You need to apply a bit of force, but I think if you get the right seam here. Oh, it's not that hard. Yeah, probably to get the other way around. This seems to have... Yeah, this works. And this works. And this side. Yeah, there we go, probably. It's a bit sticky still. Let's see. Oh, I'm just removing the battery altogether. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so that's basically what we see here. This is the little connector where the battery is connected. By the way, this phone is powered off, and I strongly recommend doing that every time you open something like this. So let's use the little spudger to remove this. Yeah. So this is basically, there's no power on this phone now. Be very careful with the battery though, because if you damage the battery, it can explode. Maybe not explode, but it goes off in flames sometimes and gets really hot and smokes. Yeah, these lithium batteries are basically, yeah, it's not very nice if you damage them, and if they go off. You won't get killed by a thing like this, but let's just say it's not nice. All right, there's a little screw here that we have to loosen. That's basically part of the whole battery assembly. So we have to loosen that screw to remove the battery. As easy as that. So let's just get in there with our little Phillips screwdriver. And don't lose the screw. Just put it around here somewhere. And I think that's maybe it. So let's try if we can get this out. Yeah. That's it. There goes the battery. So while I'm in here, I'm gonna try to remove some of the dust, or the potential dust on the camera lens and around the edges here. So maybe I go in there with a little Q-tip and a little alcohol around the corners here, because it's quite, there's a bit of, I don't know, smudge. Like Dave Jones would say it, it's a bit crusty. So let's try and clean this with my favorite, oh, I nearly said drink, but it's not. If you drink this, you basically probably go blind. And it doesn't taste very good as well. So it's isopropanol alcohol. I'm just getting in here and removing some of the crust. And yeah, that's what I do. Look at this. It's a bit crusty. You can see that. And I'm basically gonna glue this together again, so not much chance of getting in here again, I suppose, except for doing the whole operation again. So maybe I just clean it off a bit thoroughly. So I try not to touch the camera lens there. So yeah, it looks better than before, I suppose. And basically, I'm gonna take out the new thing here. Try not to short it out. And I think this part here, these two contacts, they're basically here are that's the NFC antenna for near field communication stuff. So these are the contacts that go to the main board, I suppose, and the antenna is this thing here that looks like one of these RFID tags. It's because it's basically the same technique, I think. So we're gonna place that nicely above those little contacts and hope that it makes contact. And yeah, I'm gonna try and fit this in here nicely. So, gonna reinsert the little screw before I connect the power. And I'm gonna connect the power really, really carefully, I think, because I don't want to short this out. So I suppose that's it, maybe. Let's try and power this on for one time. No, there's basically nada. So should I get out my... Before I close this, I'd like to double check if this works at all. So I'm gonna get out my my USB charger, I think, and try to charge this. It's supposed to work. By the way, I got one of those fancy pants charging cables for this, which really is a magnetic thing here. Let's see what it does. Oh, there it is. There we go. Just boot it up. Yeah, now it says it's down to 1%. So we have to load this before we can start using it, I think. Let's try and boot it up. Let's see if this thing works at all. I hope the battery is gonna work. At least I paid for it. It's not ideal that to store these with without a charge. I hope the battery wasn't damaged. So yeah, I have a new conspirative Facebook message. Yeah. So no, this seems to work. And what happens if I remove the cable here? Yeah, the battery is weak. That's probably the thing. Okay, it's turning down. So I think I just close it. So the next step would be to... I think the battery is gonna work. I'm just gonna assume that. And yeah, maybe I'll wash my hands before I do this with some isopropyl alcohol. And I'll take out the new pack here. So basically it has this blue stuff here covers the sticky stuff, I suppose. It has to go like this. And it has another tape here to protect it from scratches. So I'm just gonna go for it and remove the blue stuff carefully. And then, I suppose, I'm gonna affix it on here, as they say. Just apply some mild pressure. Let's seems to fit at least. I hope it sticks for a bit. So well, ladies and genitals, ta-da! As good as new. Yeah, looks nice. This seems to have worked. I hope the battery works as well as the... yeah. But this seems it looks better than before. Let's compare the old one with the new one. The old one is really, really scratchy, and the new one is shiny. It has already some fingerprints on it. Yeah, basically that's it. That's how you change the battery on an Xperia Z1 Compact. If you like this, you can give it a thumbs up, which helps a lot on the YouTube rating in general. Or you can even subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot more like this with electronics in general, some newer stuff, some old stuff, especially vintage audio stuff, which is quite a hobby of mine. Yeah, basically write in the comments if you have questions about this. I will gladly answer what I can. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Jan Beta. See you next time. Bye.